Hello, folks. It's me. I'm Biggy, and I'm back. And this is Let's Play Grim Dawn. We're gonna see if this is gonna be a regular series or not. But I just wanted to, at the very least, share this wonderful, wonderful game. Show off a little bit of its accessibility, but also I wanted to kind of like use this opportunity to thank the game developers and all the other people. Oh, my patron, not patron, but the my member exclusively Ipilux for recommending this game and asking me to give it a shot because this has been a huge leap in the development of my recovery, and it's mostly thanks to this game. I've been playing this game kind of like almost semi-religiously. If you're wondering why I haven't been uploading for a very long time, it's because I've been, playing this too much, and I said, "Oh, you should really stream it. You should really play a bit more and show people what this game's offered you." So, I guess thank you, Apilux, ARM for short, for basically sponsoring this software, sponsoring this content. Well, he's not like a content sponsor. He's not paying me by the views, so he's just giving me the ideas of what to showcase on my channel. But anyways, first off, Grim Dawn is not very uh, PG, so there are imageries of violence and stuff on it. So if you're turned off by that kind of stuff, you consider this a warning. Click on away on the video now. But anyways, um, Grim Dawn is an action RPG, and if you can see, it's a very faithful recreation, like probably the spiritual successor to Diablo. And you can see the interface is very much the same. You click to walk to the position that you want to go. You could also rotate the camera, which is cool. Um, and there are hotkeys up here to use all these skills. But we're going to go for a little bit of a uh, kind of like a friendly build here for someone of my uh, capabilities. So as you can see here, I'm hooked up the uh, my controller, my adaptive controller to help me with this game. So I could use these two buttons for left and right click. And let's see what Captain John Bourbon here has to say.
You're not looking too bad for someone just come back from the brink of death. You were
Oh,
taken, possessed
I
by the
think
same
that's
creatures that have been reanimating these zombies here.
yeah, coming back from the
Normally,
brink
I'd
of
have
death
burned you,
is a
but
bit
bodies of the dead are
um
rising again in some. You will need to fight.
uh similar to my real life situation here. But yes, actually this series also marks the kind of like the 2 year anniversary of my accident. So it's quite appropriate that I want to share this kind of like step up with you guys here. But anyways, it's a simple hack and slash with lots of really nice like interface here. But as you can see here, it's not much. If you look at our character here, you can see we've got some gear set up. I think that you could loot corpses for things as per usual. And as for what kind of build our character is going to be, we're going to see that in a little bit as well. But we probably need to... I like being able to hold the buttons to attack. It's a little bit less stressful for me. But this motion right here, pushing down the button, is actually what the doctor ordered, quote unquote, because it really is a adds a lot to my triceps, which I'm trying to work out. As you can see here, over on the camera, this motion here is what I need. Okay, we're now at level 2. there is a random zombie trying to kill me. So let's deal with these guys first. There's two modes in this game. There's normal and veteran, and veteran makes it a little bit easier for me to KO. So no, to die. Yeah. So that's I've turned it just to normal as of now. It means we gain experience a little bit slower, but let's have a look at our skills here. Um, this is the first of many unique things this game has to offer. It has a total of uh, nine, count it, nine classes, as opposed to Diablo's original, I think, seven. But that's not the limitation of what this game has to offer. Wait, Diablo has like five? No, Diablo 2. I'm thinking of Diablo 2. But there's so fewer classes. Yeah, it's not very YouTube content friendly for violence, but it's animated, so it's fine. So there's a couple of classes you could pick from. First off, we could pick a soldier. Soldier's an interesting choice because soldiers are tanky, so they could deal a lot of damage and they take a lot of hits. My first character was a soldier, so it's very appropriate that I could actually um, I could use a character that could tank damage and not worry about it. But that's not the extent of the soldier's abilities, but we'll go on to that a bit later. Next is Demolitionist. Look at that. Uses pyrotechnics, basically fire damage, and traps, explosives, guns, all that good sort. Next we have the Occultist. You could see him summoning a crow and a dog, and uses poison damage. Yep, uses curses and spells with poison, acid, and entropic energy. All that good stuff. Yeah, and then we have the Nightblade. Nightblades are swordsmen who could dual wield with blades and in like do cunning and all that ninja good stuff here. Um, Arcanist is what I would usually pick if I were more able. Um, because I used to love playing kind of skatey characters, run away, freeze, magic with ice and lightning and fire and all the good stuff. Used to be my favorite class, but I had to take this back a little bit just so that it could, you know, I could be more survivable, pick something more survivable. But that's fine. Shaymin is you can see him dual wield here. He's also good at summoning things, another pet class, so to speak, other than the Occultist. And these are the original six. And then the expansion added three. We have the Inquisitor. You can see them dual wielding pistols here. Really cool. Um, it also has armed with relics, arcane runes, to be capable in close quarters combat. But also you can see them dual wielding things. That's pretty cool. Next is Necromancer. Necromancers are nothing new here. Revive the dead. Have the army of the dead walk around doing your bidding. Another pet build. And then Oathkeeper. Oathkeepers are, you can see them with the shield and sword, fire damage, really nice. It's one of the classes that they could use. One of the cool things they could do is throw shields, so that's amazing. But anyways, so let's move away from Captain America over here. And finally, after explaining everything, is picking a class. I will be going for Demolitionist this time. I'm going to put in 1 point in the Demolitionist class. And then I'm going to put the Fire Strike skill like so. It is using your default weapon attack will inflict additional damage. So that means that we don't need to do anything extra to be able to um, trigger it, except for toggling it. So um, yeah, I think. Oh no no, I don't think we need to do anything extra except for switching this to Fire Strike. And after switching to Fire Strike, our weapons will do extra fire damage. So this is going to be um, the first episode is going to be slightly long-winded, so um, that's going to be the usual case. But I think I've confused myself because I've rotated the camera too much. There we go. There's going to be a house here. You can see here that the mana cost of this isn't really an issue. I'm really using any mana here. But the important thing is there's a rotten corpse here and a note, and most importantly, a gun. And why is it important for us to have a gun, you ask? Well, if you read through my title of this game already, you would see that we are playing as Misfortune. And yeah, we will basically be using guns and all these other good things as a Misfortune here. And Francis's gun is a nice beginning to our arsenal. It does is always a guaranteed drop here, so it does fire damage and fireballs and all those good things. And yeah, let's go ahead and start walking around and moving and shooting. But the very first quest is something that we need to do as of now. The other thing that was recommended to me to do is for me to do the Crucible, and that will basically make the game a little bit faster. But as you can see here, it's kind of gory or the game here. Okay, we've reached level 3. I don't think we need to do the Crucible, but it will kind of like supercharge our character quite a fair bit. And since you can see here, instead of several shots, we could do it in, I was gonna say one shot, but I've managed to not do it in one shot here. But let's get away from this gruesome imagery and move away towards the burial hill. Yes, let's move away from gruesome imagery into some more gruesome imagery, because this game is not for kids. Yep. And okay, there's some journals that we could use and read. I always usually save these until later in game. And why that is that when you read journals later in game, you get much more experience than you do in the beginning. But of course we leveled up, so we're going to use this opportunity to start shooting these guys here first. Be in a safe first base. And then let's do with... what are we going to do? We're going to go with 1 point in Fire Strike, and then 2 points here in the stats. And that is because we wanted to get these plus buttons down here actually add more to the skill bar, and the more you add to the skill bar, the more you are able to use guns. Yeah, you could use more skills that are unlocked according to this mastery bar. But I think I don't want to explain too much at the beginning of the game. It's a simple walk around and shoot. And already our shots are getting slightly stronger. I say that as I'm getting shot and eaten by all these little guys here and getting hit. And that is one of the reasons why I'm not using we're not playing on veteran, because I would be dead by then, but that's all well and good. Alright, let's start shooting them a bit more. Hopefully our damage is going to go up once we hit level 4. And you might notice as well that if you're keen-eyed, you will see that the enemy's levels here You see there are 3, some are at level 4. Yeah, so they scale up with you. Nice. And let's deal with this guy right here. Please die. Yep, let's go ahead and do the same here. Pick 1 spot here and 2 here. And I think we will keep doing that. Because we want to unlock explosive strike. Good thing that we don't use ammo, because that will be problematic if we run out of ammo. And there's a couple of ways I could set this up for myself. One thing I could do is get Fire Strike on the right click, because that means that I would be able to stay in place and shoot. And that is good. Let's stay out of harm's way. Okay, we could also start shooting over here. And let's just go ahead and keep going down to the quest here at the Burial Caves. I could do some shots here. Next we could grab a couple of these things. And let's start shooting the boss here. And then move away from this spot. So let's clear out these guys here. Moving and shooting. Moving and shooting. Don't stay in the ether fire. Those things will do a lot of damage to you. Let's see if we could... I think they keep summoning. So let's just go ahead and move around and start shooting at the boss here. Yep. Like this. Yep. Those little green bits of fire, not very good for you. So once you see that, just move away and keep shooting. And it's almost down. Yay, look at that. Look at all them items. Okay, we have a skull. And then we have a couple of bits of armor. And some items that we probably don't need at this point in the game. Items are separated into various rarities. The green ones are usually better for you. The better rare items. So you could just replace that. You could also replace her pants here and her shirt for a better shirt. What else? We have a belt. So let's go ahead and pop down that belt. And these are components, so you could add these components to various parts of your armor. So I'm like, for example, I have Searing Ember. I could add that to Francis's gun, and it will do a little bit more damage here with Searing Ember. And you could launch a fireball at the target using one of our skills, but yeah, that's one of the few things you could do. But that being said, let's grab some rations over here. And we're going to show off another important aspect of the game here. So it's just shooting at these crystals. And as you can see, there's a ruined shrine. And we could offer all these extra ether crystals as we grab some stuff. We'll grab all these extra things just for a little bit because it will we'll need to sell these things. But as you can see here, we could hover over here to compare items. Chaos damage is not good for us, but the resistances are nice, so we could keep those. And yeah, all in all, let's just keep going on our main adventure here. But it's probably best at this point to we're exploring this little area just a little bit. We'll go with 3 more points here. Let's see if we could grab these crystals for a bit. These ether crystals are an essential part of our items here. And unlike Diablo, you could just press, I think, L here and open a rift gate. You don't need an extra item to be able to rift across to various different rift points. Versus where in Diablo where you actually have to.
The dead attacks have slowed and their numbers
Yep,
are
we've killed the reanimator. So
our strategy.
I will speak to them. So this is very reminiscent of the killing of the old little guys, and you can already see the very cool callback to Diablo 2 here.
Welcome to my workshop.
Shaymin said you wanted to speak to me.
You don't remember anything.
They wanted to get ether crystals like these ones that we got.
Very good.
I think we're done here.
I have to say,
I'll keep an eye out for your apprentice here. And as much as the story is okay in this game, let's talk to you. They wanted me to help actually add some extra quests here. And also we could start selling all these extra things for a bit of scrap metal. Just go ahead and do that. We don't need these melee weapons or this, and yeah. Okay. And then next up, we will go ahead and talk to this guy here.
Search the ruin.
I'll get the scrap you need. We'll also talk to you. We already have 3 scrap at the moment. And we could also talk to Rook here, the gatekeeper. And we are in the Burwich prison, also nicknamed Devil's Crossing, not Animal Crossing. That is a different game that I've been playing, but no way to stream here. I'm gonna collect quests here for Civil Heart, and I'm just gonna show off one aspect of the game that is quite important, but also
Greetings, child. I am pleased to see that the taint of possession has...
what sets this game apart, and that is the Spirit Guide. Basically, if you don't like your build at any point, you could refund all of your points. So if I say, okay, I don't want this, and look, it's going to cost me 25 bits, which is like nothing to refund points here. And yeah, that's pretty much all I'm going to do.
Safe journey.
and now I could use those extra points to um, add to, let's say, explosive strike. See? Now, explosive strike will increase the potency of fire strike. With explosive charge, it inflicts additional harm upon nearby foes. And you can see here, it is going to um, make my shots a little bit more potent. So Misfortune has a gun in one hand and a skull in the other, which is pretty still not her character, but that's gonna change once we hit level 10. Let's see what else we have here. Well, here's our stash person, the smuggler, but I'm going to do one thing here and spoil you guys that the it's a feature that's really neat, which is you can actually transfer stash across different characters. So as you can see here, I've had some different stashes for different builds that I've been trying in the game, and also all of these extra components that I have that's in game already. So I'm going to use this opportunity to move the scrap that I've already collected earlier and use that to complete Barnabas's quest so as to save some time. Don't worry, unless it's necessary or unless I find gear that is specifically uh, actually for
Perfect. Well, since I took this key
her character, um, I will not be carrying over things except for perhaps things like components and scrap and all those crafting materials, because those things are kind of farmy. So anyways, if you didn't read the quest there, basically there are some things down below that we need to deal with. And these guys are a little bit tougher, but that's fine. And then we shall grab this. As you can see, there's in the health bar down here, there's health, and then there's this little yellow thing that goes down. Basically, that's hunger. Those things go down once you use the ability to fast heal. This game wants you to take damage, and your health goes down, like so. You can see my health going down here, and if you stop taking damage for a while, you will recover a little bit of your health at the cost of the hunger meter. And once you're out of hunger meter, you won't regain health automatically. So this game is relatively forgiving as far as health is concerned. I'm going to finish off this quest. And then accept some new ones. But I think finishing off this quest would be a good stopping point. Yes, we don't kick down doors here, we shoot down doors. Yeah. Okay, Shaymin's letter coast of blood. Nothing too fancy here. You can see things actually adding to different skills here. But yeah, we can't always just use that. We didn't shoot. Francis's gun will be our best weapon for a long while. And I'm saving up my points because there's a... I'll show you why I'm saving up my points as soon as we reach level 10. And I'm going to show you one of the coolest things that this game has to offer. But that'll be soon. Let's see here. Do 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 do. Yep. Explosive strike. And here we have some slith. These guys are okay, just generic monsters here. Nothing to see. Moving right along. Let's just keep going here. Just moving and shooting. Don't kill me yet, please. We're slowly running out of health potion. Hunger. But that's fine. I'm gonna show you off another cool aspect of the game. As you can see here, since I'm moving a lot with my left hand, it's actually increased the strength in my left hand, but the actual strength increase in my right hand is immense. So let us keep going here. Let's kill some of these guys here. Explosive strike will help us deal with larger groups a little bit. And next is another boss. Very good, we're at level 8. And it is Viloth the Corruptor. We're doing okay at the moment. Just trading blows. Exciting gameplay. Now things will get a little bit more exciting once we hit higher levels here. Who's gonna lose their HP all first? Oh, yes. We have health potions. So, despite this battle turning out as it is, we are way more easily. Yeah. Ooh, we got the Devil's Mark. Oh, it's a two-handed ranged weapon. Okay. Unfortunately, oh, we got a nice ring. It's pretty cool. The Devil's Mark is a two-handed ranged weapon. It's gonna be a little bit more damage if we equip it, but as you can see, it requires us to be at level 14. And it's a long ways away yet. And we could offer a shrine here for devotion. And hey, we got ourselves a bolt action rifle. It's gonna do a little bit more damage for now, but we don't have enough cunning for us to hold it. Cunning is this game's equivalent of agility, so let's go ahead and boost up our cunning a little bit. There we go. This way we could hold onto this gun. I know it's not very misfortune-like to hold a one-handed gun like a two-handed long-range gun like so, but them's the breaks. And after killing this boss, let me just double check on the time to be right back. Okay, it's a good stopping off point now, so let us just go ahead and return to Devil's Crossing and use this opportunity to thank everybody for coming and watching my content. If you like this video, don't forget to give this video a like. If you want to share this
You're not
video
so slick.
so your friends,
Starting to beg me for water. Well done.
if you want your friends to kind of enjoy this video as well, or want more people to know about how accessible Grim Dawn is and how wonderful this game is, please share the video as well. And also, if you want to see more of my content, you can subscribe to my channel. There's also a membership program where you could actually support me financially if you're feeling generous.
Follow the road north.
But there's no obligation to do that, and I will give you a mention in the video if you, depending on the various tiers that you are trying to support me with. With that being said, it's a good time to pause the video for now. If you want to see more, let me know. But this is Biggy. Yeah, I should do this properly. It's me, I'm Biggy, and I'll be back next time. See you guys in a bit.